What's going on today, guys? Yeah, as you can see, it's summer here in South Central PA, and it's supposed to be 88 today, and like 92 and 95, 98, 95, all that crap. Way too hot for onions and spinach, and especially lettuce and spinach. So we got this shade cloth. This one's a 70%. I don't recommend a 70% unless you live like Arizona or Texas, somewhere where it gets into the hundreds. And then here in South Central PA, that's just too much. But this is all they had, so I have one on Amazon on order. This is an 8 by 16 foot, um, so has a little overlap. I just ordered a new one that's 6.5 by 15, which is going to be perfect because it's going to get the tops of mine with a little over coverage, but not too much over coverage down the sides. Um, but as you can see, there is, it's hard to see on camera, but there is some light coming through, but it's, it's like, that and that, it's night and day. Let me put the camera under here so you can see how much light is actually getting under there. So it's enough to keep them going, but like I said, even for 98 degrees, it's still too much shade cloth. But I ordered a 40% shade cloth. That one is more ideal. Even if it gets up to near 100, it's gonna keep 60 40% of it out and allow 60 in. This is only allowing 30 in. That's not enough for fruit production and all that. It just is too much shade. So what we did back here is we just put up some 3 crude poles, and I just put some J hooks through the grommets. I do have to pull it a little tighter. It's a little loose here in the back, but I can mess with that. But I made it a little higher in the back here, because that way as the plants grow, one, I can take the little poles that's in their bags, which I already have the whole way down. I can pull them poles up. That'll raise the canopy, as well as if they get too big, even with that, I can move the bigger ones back here where it's several inches taller. So as you can see, they're getting some morning sun here. Um, but as you can see, they're still getting light. There's not like they're not getting light. It's just, I think, a little too much sun protection. But we'll see. Debating whether I leave this one up for till the hot weather gets by, and then put up the 40% shade cloth. I might. I'm not really sure yet. Comment down below if you think I should leave this one up until the high 90s are over. Supposed to, at the end of the week, supposed to get into the low 90s, like 91. That might be a better time to do it. Definitely don't want to be out here in 100-degree weather putting up shade cloth, but get a couple hours in the early morning to do it. So I'll see how the new one is when it comes, and the shape and size. I'll lay it out and see if it's going to be a quick, because like I said, this one ain't going nowhere. Even if the wind blows, I mean, I have attached to them poles. I have attached to the front of the, I don't think they're going anywhere. And if I need to, I can, I can attach another one here and to the sides. But nope, they're all protected. All the peppers are doing good. They're all, it's actually substantially cooler under there. And like I said, you can see they're getting light. It's just not, full sunlight. But hey, it's big, it's crude, but it works. So hopefully my landlords don't have a problem with this. But hey, I got to keep the garden alive. But like I said, the new one will be more, instead of overlapping, it'll be more just kind of on the top the whole way around. So that's 6.5 feet wide by 15 long, and this one's 8 by 16. So it'll be 2.5 feet shorter, or 6.5, 7.5, 8.5 foot shorter. So yeah, it probably won't have much overhang at all. So it won't look as crude, and it'll be more just on the top. This is more tarp-like compared to, sunshade. But no, just wanted to show that the sun is already high. Can't even look at it. High in the sky, and don't want to burn out my lens. But no, it's crude. Like I said, In the back, I need to tie it a little tighter, and I need to put this post down a little farther to make it more tighter so it looks a little more streamlined. But besides that, doing good. I'm sweating my butt off already, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Tomatoes later on today are getting all the bottom foliage cut off that we don't need, because we are already getting some tomatoes. This one had an aphid problem, got rid of them. This is a Roma, and as you can see, we already have some Roma tomatoes on there and lots of buds. So once I cut off that bottom foliage and I tie it up, we're good. This is another big boy, and where did I see him at? Yep, got a big boy right there starting. This guy keeps falling over, so that's why I need to cut off the bottom foliage. I bought new poles, and I gotta take the twine and tie them up. This guy's a Roma, and he's got little Roma all over him. I mean, just everywhere. And this guy just gotta have, I mean, look at all the buds, they're just everywhere. But he needs to be, all this bottom crap needs to be cut off, and he needs to be tied up as well. But nope, that's what it looks like from afar. He said, not ideal, doesn't look the best, but hey, it's gonna work. It's gonna keep my veggies good and safe. So hopefully I'm with it, because I don't. So I'm sweating my ass off. I'll see you later. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.